Yeah, welcome to this 15-minute game. D4. Well, let's fianchetto this bishop and decide later what exactly to do. So King's Indian. Most of the time, this leads to interesting battles. Let's hope he doesn't exchange on e5. And fortunately, he didn't. On d5, Black's two principal moves are a5 or knight a6. a5 is the tested main line, really, but knight a6 is an interesting alternative. So what now? Yeah, white is probably threatening b4, so I need to react with a5. Seems best. Bishop h6 is also a possibility. I'm not sure. Maybe he can reply b4 anyway. Sometimes this is possible. b4, bishop d2, recapture, and just sacrifice e4 for the two bishops and the dark squares. So okay, let's play a5 and make sure that this knight is secure on c5. Oh, this looks like a very weakening move. More than one idea. Bishop h6 is certainly one way to play. Or knight h5, both are looking good. Let's start with this, knight h5 to f4. Also preparing the usual King's Indian move f5. So I could take or b6. b6 also seems fine. Let's play b6. The idea is simply, just a second. I was intending b takes c5, but d takes is also not bad. Okay, let's keep it simple. So I want bishop f4, knight f4. Bishop f4 also would be nice. Or f5, f5 also possible. Come on, let's go f5. So Black's got this typical play on the king side, and he captures. He wants to prevent f4, it seems. Black's got this typical play on the king side, but this structure on the queen side with the taking on c5 and b takes c5, I think helps Black to reduce white's play here. Yeah, so what now? Normal move for white would be something like queen to d2, connecting rooks, and maybe preparing let's say bishop g5 or moves like that. So what now? I mean, f4 is certainly very committal and probably not so great. It gives up the e4 square, and it tries to deliver checkmate on the g file, but it's very committal. I don't really like it. f4. Maybe just improve the position somewhat more. I'm not sure if f4 is a move that white could play. It really weakens the dark squares a lot. After knight f4, bishop f4, ef, I've got a very strong bishop, but it also gives me a very weak f pawn. Okay, I'll play a non-committal move first, and then see how to proceed. This bishop b7 should be useful in lots of scenarios. Yeah, white has some typical strengthening moves as well. The a1 rook has various moves, like rook b1, rook d1. Get out of this diagonal. Sometimes this is useful in the long run. It's not so clear what white's general plan is in this position. a3, b4, attacking on the queen side is really slow. It's not easy to realize. And in the center, it's also not easy. Maybe f4, but this is really a committal move. f4, knight f4, bishop f4, e takes f4, and yeah, maybe queen takes. But this bishop on g7 is so strong, it's hard to believe that this should be good for white. The bishop on g7 is simply so much better than the knight on c3. So I cannot really believe that f4 is good for white. A move like bishop to g5. I can answer in various ways. The queen e8 is one move, intending queen g6, which would be also a good square for the queen. I'm not sure. Maybe I was thinking about a move like king to h1, but it's really doing nothing, this move, and it's maybe even run into some moves like queen h4. Yeah, this I also briefly thought about, but it looks so weakening. Hard to believe. Yeah, it's a move. I mean, I thought about this, but I couldn't really believe that it should be any good. Yeah, so what's my reply? Knight f4 is the obvious move, but I take first and then knight f4. He can try to really grab this pawn. I mean, it looks really dangerous to do it, but he could take on f4 twice. Yeah, just knight f4. This must be okay. Bishop f4, e takes f4, queen f4. I have capture on g4 with tempo and with a big position for black, so he cannot take twice on f4 now. Yeah, maybe he can take on f5 now. But at the end, there will always be a bishop on e5 or on d4, and it looks just disastrous. Okay, so what first? Bishop d4 check? Check. Probably. The bishop is simply a monster piece. So I can always take f5. It's not clear if I must do it now. Also, the question is rook f5 or bishop f5. Rook f5 can easily be a good move, like queen to h4, rook h5, something like that. No, well, let's go for this. Yeah, if I go to h5 now, he can take f4. Oh no, he cannot. It's bishop e5 coming. Yeah, still it looks I don't know, a bit shaky. I can always play bishop e3 in inserting this move, and then move the rook to h5 for example. Let's do that. Yeah, this protects the f pawn, so don't need to worry about queen takes f4s. Now, or is there something better? I mean, it looks like there should be more than one good move. Yeah, but it must be all right. h7 is attacked, but I could also play rook g5, for example. Bishop h7, king h8. I mean, who cares about the h pawn? Yeah, however, as good as it looks, it's not clear if black is really winning. Probably this position still has some defensive resources for white. Yeah, bishop back here. I cannot allow him to take this piece. My oh, this come on, rook takes h2. Isn't this must be winning? Okay. Yeah, come on. This must be winning. I didn't calculate this till the end, but this must be winning. No way that white can survive this. Okay. Bishop h3 is not winning. Okay. It's close, though. It's close. Yeah, I can give a check on g3 and take f3, but it's not clear. that this is winning. At least I don't see it. One possibility is just to move the king and get rook g8 into the mix. But don't see a win. Maybe I'm just blind here. Possible.
Check.
Well, I can always give this check without any negative side effects. Always return to h4 if I don't see a win. And at the moment I don't see a win. Probably this is really embarrassing that I don't see a win here. But I simply don't. I don't see how this is winning. Yeah, probably I need the rook on a8 in some way. If I take f3, I can always do that. Maybe it is helpful because I get the g4 square, so knight to g4 is not on as a defensive move. Maybe.
Check.
Okay, check again. So now there's no knight g4. There's knight e4, however, as a possible defense. Okay, what about this? I give the check now, and he's going to... if he goes to g1, he's in the pin, so I have bishop h3 or just a king move with rook g8 and so on. If he goes to g2, I can play f3 check. And is this the way to go? He needs to take. And then I've got rook f8 also. King e2, rook f2. Yeah, this is winning.
Check.
So let's throw this check in.
Check.
So king e2, rook f2 is winning. I didn't see a win on king g2 yet. Maybe just bishop f2, but okay,
Check.
this is really a clear win.
Check. Check.
It's just hailstorm of checks, and king c1. There's bishop e3, and
Check.
this is also mopping up.
White resign.
Yeah, if I fire up the computer, it probably will tell me how to win this much easier. Let's have a look. I'm really curious. What I played didn't really seem like... oh, the computer doesn't want to take. Oh, now it wants to take. And it gives me +6, so at least this is a winning move. Okay, I took.
Check.
And
Check.
yeah, I played the computer line. Nice.
Check.
And now it
Check.
gives us check. Exactly. and this wins due to f3. Yeah, so I played the best line. Yeah, I didn't expect this. It certainly looked like there should be, I don't know, something better. The computer actually points out knight h3 here. I didn't think about this move, but I can simply take here, and this is a disaster with the bishops and bishop to e4 coming, bishop f5 e4 moves like that. So this rook f2, this rook h2 really was winning. The issue though is how do you defend here as white? This on d4, this is the best possible bishop you can have, really. There's no easy way to see how to defuse the attack. I have king h8, queen h4, and so on. Well, just compare the two pieces. This is just a huge difference. Yeah, thanks for watching.